so today we need to declutter our kitchen because it's a mess. So we're gonna take everything out of all the drawers. We're gonna start with the bottom drawer cabinets. We're gonna start with the bottom cabinets and then the top cabinets, and then we're gonna do all the drawers, and we're just gonna take everything out, throw it on the table, and look at what we have and see how many of each thing. Do we need this? Do we use this? Donate it if we don't need it, and then put everything back nice and organized and nice and clean. And it's gonna be really great. It's gonna be much more functional. Right now my kitchen is like the main source of a lot of my stress, so we gotta get that taken care of. So we're gonna do that today, and we're gonna bring you guys along. Okay, sorry about the excessive noises from the dishwasher and washing machine, just ignore those. But I feel like this is probably one of our worst offending cabinets. So I feel like the Tupperware cabinet is often somebody's worst offending cabinet. But the thing about it is, with all the rags at the bottom, we also have this cabinet on the opposite side of the kitchen that also has some rags and pot holders and things like that in there. And so we want to try to figure out a better way to organize that. And then this cabinet has cookbooks in it and like random stuff that goes all the way back there, like stuff we never look at or touch. So we really need to declutter that. This is just not the best use of that space. And here is, oh gosh, yeah, okay, so maybe they're all pretty bad. Yeah, so that's that one. We need to figure out what to do with that. And then this one is just cups. It's not too bad, except for the fact that, well, it's missing a shelf, but that's fine because we just stack the cups in each other. But there was also cups in this cabinet, in this cabinet. So we need to figure out the true cup cabinet. And then over here is the mug cabinet slash baby stuff. So, and then we aren't really using the cabinets up above the fridge because they're super hard to reach. And then we have like medicine stuff in these cabinets. And yeah, but then the bottom cabinets are actually like not much better. If anything, they might be worse. Again, so sorry about the dishwasher, please ignore that. But like you can see like all the way back there, it's just like pots and pans and bowls, and they're all over the place. They're not organized. They're not easy for us to use. And it's annoying because we have all that space back there, but it's really hard to get to or to reach, especially if you need something that's like on the bottom of the pile and you have to like pull all this stuff out, and it's just a mess. So that's what we're working with currently. I feel like the drawers are fairly decent. I mean, I definitely want to wipe this down and everything and organize it a little bit better. Same with this drawer, just needs to be organized, wiped down, organized a little bit better. This drawer is practically useless because it's hard to get anything in and out of there. So this is basically stuff that we never touch. A lot of it's like baking stuff and whatnot, so just terrible. And then this little drawer, which is good for practically nothing. So that's what we're working with. So the goal for sure for today is definitely to declutter. I feel like even if we can't get stuff organized perfectly, or like when we moved in, we literally just threw stuff into random cabinets, and it's pretty much stayed that way. So even if we don't completely perfectly organize things, hopefully decluttering will at least make it a little bit more manageable. And my husband's gonna help me. It's gonna be great. And he's over there, that's why I keep looking over there. This is everything from the bottom cabinets pulled out and put on the table here. So it looks like quite a lot, but it's really not that much, and I think we'll be keeping most of it. So really all we need to do is sort through a couple things, maybe get rid of a couple things, and just organize everything and put it back. So this is what we have in our pots and pans cabinet, and I think that this will work better for us. And we still have that open space for the pots and pans that are currently in the dishwasher, so that's nice. And then in here we have a lot of things that we don't use very often, mainly like serving things, like pitchers, serving plates. That's like a little bit more baking stuff, and then this is like a thing to carry pots or like pans or something to potlucks. So now we've got the bottom drawers all done, and now we're gonna do the exact same thing for the top drawers. Get everything out, put them all on the dining room table, sort through what we don't want, what we don't use, and put everything back in a way that actually makes sense. So we don't have that much that we've decluttered yet, but I expect most of it will come from this section. These are the only few things we're getting rid of. Just like we had 3 of these big ones and 3 of these small ones, so we're getting rid of those. And then this is just like really like a specialty specific thing, and you have to be like a big baker and cake maker to use that, and we aren't. And then there's a couple little things back there which we don't even know what those do. So, but this honestly felt like it cleared up a ton of space, so that's really nice. So this is what it looks like after we pull all the stuff out. Just ignore the muffins, okay? They're not relevant. But we've pulled all the stuff out of like the middle section of drawers, like, you know, those, the cabinets, whatever. The top cabinets, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, this is what that looks like. We've got cookbooks over here. We've got like linens over there. All this. And then yeah, everything that you see on the countertops is also pretty much, I mean, like not the regular things like the paper towels and all that, that's fine, but like jars, appliances, cutting boards, these jars, this, and some stuff we've realized kind of needs to be cleaned again. And also we made lunch, so we're getting that taken care of. And then yeah, all of that stuff, we literally pulled all of that from these cabinets. And we're hoping that by the end of this, we can get everything off the top of the cabinets, because I hate the way that that looks. I think it's ugly. So we're hoping that we'll declutter enough and organize enough to be able to do that. So far, this box is looking a lot more filled up, which I knew it would. I knew that we would declutter so much more from this section. So we still have tons of stuff. Wish us luck. Okay, so, yeah, I don't think we need 4 whisks, to be honest, so, okay, we'll get rid of this one. You win, this time. I guess we're gonna keep these 3 whisks, because we need 3.
It's important.
Okay, what else? Do we need all these spatulas? We got 4 spatulas. Do we need 4 spatulas?
We do run out of spatulas very quickly.
Do we ever use this one?
All the time.
Oh my gosh. When are you having these mysterious... Okay, well I guess... Okay, so then that's really it. We're not getting rid of anything else.
Yep.
Okay. So apparently we need 100 knives, 2 kitchen scissors, 4 spatulas, 100 whisks, a bunch of measuring cups, a bunch of spatulas, a bunch of everything. We need everything. We need everything.
I need my equipment.
So apparently decluttering is going great. So we are officially done. We've done all of the bottom drawers, all of the bottom cabinets, all the top cabinets, and all the drawers. So, and I have something very exciting. We have an entire empty cabinet, and a large one at that. Empty! That's crazy. This kitchen was like filled to the brim with things. And I don't feel like we decluttered that much. I mean, we definitely did some. We didn't declutter like too much. Like this box is not huge. And the things are just kind of thrown in there haphazardly. So if we like packed them away neatly and like stacked things in other things and whatnot, I don't know. I feel like I'm shocked that getting rid of this small amount of things, or I guess it's kind of a lot, but you know what I mean. I just didn't expect to have a whole empty cabinet. But we do. We have a whole empty cabinet, and I'm really excited about it. And even then, we also have other cabinets that are like super empty. Like the whole top shelf is pretty much empty. And then everything else, it's like, even though this is like pretty much full, like we really couldn't fit anything else in there. It's not like it was before with things like piled high. Like everything has its place, and it's much more manageable now. It's much easier and less stressful to put things away out of the dishwasher, and things just like have their designated place. And that just makes me a lot less stressed. And even in this cabinet too, like this one is empty, and then we have cups up at the top. So yeah. And then, well, I'll just give you a little tour, okay? So this is the cabinet where we started last time, I believe. So this has completely changed. So we now have like mugs and stuff that we don't use as much, or the ones Adam uses more than I do since he's taller. And then all of our glasses fit in this section. Our more used mugs, all of our plates and bowls. And we do have a few things in the dishwasher, but this is honestly most of it. So then coming down here to this drawer, this is pretty much the same, other than just that I laid down the non-slip stuff underneath, and then these like towels, I don't know, they're not that absorbent, which I feel like is good. The stuff will kind of just like sit on top of them, and then it's easy to change out, clean up, and then put back down. So anyway, this is nice and organized. It's not going to stay like this for long, but honestly, it is better than it was before, because everything just has its own place now rather than all being stacked up on top of each other. Up in here, oh yeah, we still have tons of pots and pans in the washer, so that's a space for those. And then this just all fits so much better. Although this cabinet, that's our one that's most likely to get all dirty again. But up here we have our empty cabinet. And here we still have our silverware and everything. Right now everything is pretty organized, but obviously it's not going to stay like this just because life happens. But again, I put down a non-slip thing because that was a big problem for us. Was like every time things would like open and close, it would shift everything around. Super annoying. So finally just pulled the plug, use the non-slip stuff. In here we have our bowls, our mixing bowls that we use a lot. All of our mixing bowls have lids, so they kind of serve that dual purpose, which is great. And so we have all of that in the front, super easy to access. And then in the back we have like baking stuff, like baking sheets, cookie sheets, muffin tins, like portable cake tins with like lids, and then like the glass cake tins back there. That we don't use those as much, so it's okay that they're way in the back. I called in my videographer, so it'll be a better tour from here on out. So then in this cabinet we have mostly like our cooking things, our measuring cups, our cutting boards. My husband makes homemade pasta, so we have that pasta machine, waffle maker, mixer, and then like back there is like the, what do you call those? Like the attachments. I think that's the word I'm looking for. To like our stand mixer and all that. And then this is our linens all together, which makes me very happy. So we have like cleaning ones, like napkins. We have 4 oven mitts. Don't judge me. Okay, and then coming over this way, I kind of already showed a little bit of this stuff, but yeah, we just have the travel mugs in here, nothing in there, and then nothing in here, Tupperware, baby stuff. So, and then, actually I think I already showed all of this. I don't know, maybe not. I don't think I showed the knives, so we have all of our knives in here now, which is an upgrade, because they used to be in the other big drawer with all of the stuff, and it was super annoying. And then in here we have stuff we don't use very often, mostly like serving plates, pitchers, things of that sort. So yeah, it still looks a little bit of a mess in here, but it's way more organized, it's way more functional. And as far as the empty cabinet goes, to be determined what we're gonna do with that. So yeah, that's it. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed our tour of our nice, fresh and clean kitchen. If you did enjoy this video, stay tuned for the next one, because we're going to be doing our bedroom and decluttering our closet, and it's going to be very satisfying.